Today's video is about me turning Eveelutions into human designs. So the first Eevee design I'm doing is Flareon, because she was always my favorite as a child. I really liked her little scarf thing around her neck, so I really wanted to add that in this design. So I added that to the design. I also gave her a hair tie with fluff on it, because I really love the fluff details on her original design. I also gave her a hair accessory with Pokemon ball on it and other Pokemon ball themed accessories like her earring. And yeah, because I think that looked really nice. Also, I will add soon on her jacket. Just wait a little second, and I will add pins to her jacket with fire themed stuff like her Pokemon design, her little fluff on her tail, a paw, 2 Pokemon balls, and fire themed pendants, not pendants, but pins, and 1 heart pin. I think the design became really pretty, and I'm really happy with the end result, because I feel like that's my headcanoning of how she would look like if she was a human. And that is my main goal with all of these, And of course, also to have fun making them, because that's the reason I make art, because it's fun for me. You know what I mean? So here's the finished design. I'm happy about it. Next up, I'm doing Glaceon. I just listened over the one, the voiceover I did for Flareon, and I noticed that was very chaotic, so I'll try to be less chaotic on this one. So I decided, because her design has the little things on the feet and arms, a different color. I interpreted those into gloves for this character, and I decided to give her earmuffs because I love earmuffs, and I gave her that pattern on the skirt because I wanted her design to have more complexity than just a boring outfit with no patterns, because I didn't have many ideas for her except her hair. I should have thought out more about her design before I made her, but I think she turned out well regardless. I also added 2 Pokemon details on her scarf, because I also gave her a scarf, but a different type of scarf, and her, I don't know what it's called in English, but, oh my god, I have to search this up. On her zipper, I just wanted to say keychain, but I knew it wasn't keychain. So I had to search it up on Google Translate. But I also just added the background because I thought it was really cute. Adding her Eeveelution form and adding the snowman that looks kind of like the Eeveelution, because if the Eeveelution made it, why would it make it a human, or human shaped? And I really loved how this one turned out as well. So on to the next one. This one I made Vaporeon. Even though I wasn't at first excited about making Vaporeon, I got the idea for beach theme, because it's a water Pokemon, so beach. Because there's water at the beach. Very obvious, but I just had so much fun with this drawing. I just didn't have to think about anything. I did think about stuff still, but I just didn't feel like I had many pressures. I knew what I wanted to do. I know what I wanted to draw, and everything. I just love how this turned out. I really also adore how many seashells she has. I also added pearls. I made her a bit more tan because she's at the beach all day, and I also added sunburn because, she's at the beach, and I wanted to make it really beachy. At first, I was really disappointed in the background, but then I added these details by drawing over it, and it actually turned out pretty, and I'm really happy about it. I really just adore the Eeveelution design when I drew it next to her, so I decided to carry that out on my next drawing of Esperion. So let's get into that drawing. So I decided that Esperion, the gem on its head, I won't gender it, but I drew it as a girl, so I might say she. The little gem on her head, right? That's a gem, which means crystal, and crystal, like crystal girl. So I decided to make her very crystal girl themed. She loves crystal. She also gives the vibes that she likes astrology. I don't know why. I decided to do this thing with her hair because I didn't just want to draw the same ponytail on every character or just boring hair. Because I just decided, well, I want them all to look different. I want them to look distinct. I decided to make her style a bit more different. I sound like I have so little energy right now. Okay, let me get back to my higher energy, because I always feel like I sound like I have way too much energy, and then I sound like I have way too little. So let's get into the next design. I think it's like Leafeon. Yeah, it's Leafeon, right? At first I was like really struggling with the Leafeon design of the actual Pokemon. And I was throughout the whole thing. I had to change I changed the eyes later. I don't know why I can't speak properly right now. But as you can see, and I was like ranting about the other thing, the hair was, I just wanted it to be different. I just want the hair to be different from all the other designs. So I made these braids, right? Because I've seen them online. I couldn't find any good reference pictures, so I just had to go freehand. And for the hair color, I actually put up a post on my community poll. So, like, if you want to know something about my videos, if you want sneak peeks, and if you want to, like, make decisions about my art, like, fun polls, yeah. But I decided to also add the Pokemon balls into her design. I do this in, like, every single one because it's fun. And I really like how I just did everything. I think it looked great. But I'm not as happy about the background. I feel like it was kind of low effort, low quality. You know, no effort, because I was kind of getting tired at this point. The designs were becoming less fun to make, especially Leafeon, because, yeah. But I decided to make her dress a bit, like, cottagecore, not dress, but a skirt more cottagecore, and her dressing style more cottagecore. So, Sylveon. I started with trying to make her really childish looking, because I canon her to be a child at first, because she wears so many bows. And that's when I realized this is not working. But why do I just assume it's a child just because it wears more childlike clothing? And that's when I realized, why can't I just draw it like an adult? So I tried that, and this drawing flopped so hard that I had to remake it. It honestly isn't a bad drawing itself. It just wasn't what I wanted to have for this one. She wasn't standing up straight like all the other ones, and I just felt like I just didn't like it. I just didn't feel like it was good for what I made. It's not a bad drawing itself. So now I'm remaking it. I decided to make her less childlike and more like a teenager. I wanted to give her glasses, but it didn't work out. First, I added the Hello Kitty on her shirt, but I will later, like soon, in the Speedpaint, change it because she looked like a design. Oh yeah, right now I'm changing it. She looked like a Hello Kitty design, and that wasn't what we were going for. She will not look like that when we had the coloring. I didn't actually draw the Sylveon design because I just didn't want it. I drew it on a shirt, and I decided to just leave it at that, which I'm kind of, about. Not about, I don't know why I say so much, but I decided that, just to continue with the drawing and not do something I didn't want to do because it wasn't going to turn out well. But I decided to make her laying on a picnic blanket because I was too lazy to make an actual background. And I decided to, fun around with the liquify tool. Just look kind of freaky in a bad way there. But I just fixed that with using the undo tool. Now I decided to draw Umbreon. I've always headcanon Umbreon to be a guy, so I decided to draw him as that. And the Umbreon Pokemon at the bottom looks a bit weird at the start, but I decided to make it more in character at the end. I don't know how to act in the Pokemon series because I haven't watched it in a while, but how I'd imagine it to act. I sped it up a bit when I was drawing the Pokemon because I didn't have any commentary, but now I'm drawing the hair. I decided to give him the punk, gothic, emo, whatever you want to call it, belt, because I thought it matched in with the whole vibe I was trying to give him. So then I started shading the drawing. Another lazy background, again, because I just wasn't feeling it at this point. And I think it turned out really good, So on to the next one, Jolton. I think it's pronounced Jolton or something. Doesn't matter. In the start, I always I didn't know what to draw for this one. I had like literally no idea. But I decided to just go for it and make it fairly spiky design. Because spiky, like it's fur on the picture. You can probably tell I'm not good at describing things. But I decided to give him, Pokemon ball necklace. At first I was gonna draw Jolton as a girl, but then I realized we had literally one guy and the rest are girls. Because I am pretty bad at... Actually, I'm better at drawing guys now. But in the start, when I drew, I never drew guys as a child. And now I'm just learning to draw guys. And I think this one turned out well. And Umbreon or whatever it's called also turned out well. I decided to do this background because it's a lightning Pokemon. So, lightning. But that is all I have for this video. Bye. By the way, please subscribe. Thank you.